Okay, today we're going to be installing a ceiling fan. This is what you're going to need. So you have 2 screwdrivers. I use a drill, makes it quicker, but you don't have to have it. The first thing I like to do is build my fan first. So we'll go ahead and get this guy built and then we'll get it hung. Okay, so I got everything spread out that we're going to need to build this fan. First, we're going to start by building our blades. Now these come with the screws already in it, you see? And they clip right into place. So I'm gonna try and show you how to do that. Now, these blades come with 2 sides, all right? So I like to use these, the brown side, okay? So we're gonna put the brown side down. So when we install it, we're gonna put it black side up and sit it inside of the screws like that, okay? And then we're gonna clip it in place. Just like that, see? And that's there. Then I'll take my screwdriver and I'll just make sure that these screws are nice and tight. And they are. And I'll do that for all the blades. Okay, I got all my blades put together. I do want to tell you guys that not all the time does it come with the clip, and sometimes you'll have to screw the blades on, but the blades and that'll come with the screws and all that you'll need. I'm gonna start by putting my down rod on, okay? That's that guy right there, all right? There's something that's very important when you do this, all right? This wire has to go through that down rod, and you need to put this piece on before you put the last on. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a minute. This guy comes with 2 screws, this one and that one, and we're gonna take them out so that we can put our down rod in there. So I'm gonna wanna take this off. Right? This is the mounting bracket that goes into the ceiling right there. We need to take that off because I need this escutcheon, the silver piece right here, to be on the fan and on the down rod before I try to hang it. Otherwise, I'll be taking all that apart. Okay, when I go to put this down rod in, I need to fish this wires all the way through my down rod. And this black piece is gonna go up, okay? And this guy right here, there's a pinhole right here. We're gonna put it in there when we put our down rod in. That's what goes through that hole right there. And then them 2 screws that we backed out here and here, we'll tighten those down, and that's gonna be what holds the whole down rod. Okay, so I got my wire through, I got my escutcheon on and my down rod in place, but I still have to put the pin in there. So it's very important that we don't forget this. Okay, this is your pin. It comes with a cotter pin, which is this little guy right here, that guy. And when you get it all the way through, you're gonna wanna put it through that hole. And that's what it looks like when you get it through. You see, got the pin through, it goes all the way through, right? Now, I just need to tighten down my screws, and then I'll be putting the blades on. All right, now I'm gonna be putting the blades on, okay? These little clips right here have to come off. And then we're gonna be screwing our blades in through that hole right here, okay? That's where we're gonna be doing it. So when we line up our fan blades like this, you see how this metal right here, that metal's in our way. So we have to go through that hole. Little side note, these things right here have this little pin. You see that? There's a pin in the middle and then there's 2 screws. That pin has to line up to that hole right there, the long one. That's how you know that you got your blades in the right place. See, I got the one blade on. I'm showing you that you can turn the motor so that you can line up your blades so that you can put them in that hole, okay? Now I got my blades on, and now we're gonna put this piece on. Now it comes with this piece. That piece is only there if you don't wanna use the lights and you just want a fan, you'll put this on, okay? But we're gonna put the lights on. So, comes with 2 connections. You're just gonna color match them, okay? You see? This one has a blue one. That one actually has a gray and black, or a white and black, but it says on there, 4 light, 4 fan, or 4 light. See? So it says what to do. So you're gonna put white to white and the blue to the black. There's 3 screws in it. You're gonna take those screws out, make sure you put them somewhere where you can find them. They clip together like that. There's really only one way they'll clip together. A quick side note, it's a good idea to have a screwdriver with a magnetic tip because you don't want to lose that screw down in them holes. Okay, now that I got that piece on, I'm going to be taking these off like that. And we're going to put the globes on, and then we'll just put it back on. So, like this. The globe will go in like that, and then we'll put that piece back on. Okay, now I got everything on, and I remember to put my pull strings on. Okay, so they come short, you got to add this piece to it. Now we're going to wire it up. It comes with this real long wire, right? That's if you want to put a long down rod on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut them down to about right here. And then I will strip them off with my wire strippers, and then we'll wire it up. Okay, these are your wire strippers, okay? You can't really see the writing on there, but you're gonna use the small one, the small piece.